Hello, hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. And I want to start out by saying it is National Fragrance Day. So dance, 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 dance. Yeah, get on tonight. Yeah, we're going to discuss fragrances today. We can't miss it, guys. This is National Fragrance Day. This is the big day for fragrances. It's a lovely time. I want to welcome you guys. I want to say National Fragrance Day. Also, this is the second day of spring. I saved sharing with you my top 10 or so. Probably there's way more than. Hey, how you doing, Katie? Glad to see you. I'm doing top 10 spring fragrances. If you like florals or you're trying to find a floral that you could like, but florals are not really your jam, yeah? Oh, you're good. Oh, I'm glad. Spring is the time where the weather's cool enough where you won't get a headache like trying to wear a heady floral in the summertime. So without further ado, we're 1 minute in and I am going to share in no particular order because it's like whatever I feel like wearing, that's what comes up. I'll start with this one. This is Stella Peony. I think this came out last year or the other year. I've used half the bottle. I used it last spring. I don't know if you can tell that maybe that way so you can see. I've used about half the bottle. This is a fresh floral peony scent. It is not strong. It is not cloying. I like to wear this in the daytime to church. It's full enough. It's got a full enough body to where, to me, it brings enough drama to the circumstance to be like, church is a religious, rites, ceremony kind of thing. And you don't want to, I personally don't want to wear something so light and frivolous. It's like going to McDonald's kind of fragrance. This is got a good base on it, but the peony is what pops up the most. It's fresh, it's long lasting, but it doesn't last forever. Like it might last 3 or 4 hours, so it's perfect for going somewhere. Yeah, vanilla and berry is good. I love vanillas and berries, especially going to date night. Oh my goodness, I love vanilla and berries. This has a woodsiness into it, but the wood is not a heavy wood. It's like a white wood. It's a light woodsy fragrance. So if you're looking for something that's very pretty, very feminine, but it's more of a Sophia Loren than like a Katie Winter. It's got a little drama in there. Stella, they make some great rose fragrances, and this peony scent, I highly recommend it for spring. So I'm pulling my bottle back out. I'll probably finish this bottle this year. Now I'll go on to a new one. Well, it's new to me. I got this year. This is Prada Floral. So this is Prada Candy. So Katie, this has the vanilla in there and it, but it has that like candied caramel vanilla. And then it has some berries in there, but they also added the white flowers in it. And I have the little thing there on it because I think it looks beautiful like that, but I love the pink in this one. This is not a strong, deep, heavy. I paid $40 for this at Sears. And so if you like Prada Floral, it's called Floral, you can get that one at a lesser price, even if you can't get it at Sears because I think they sold out. You can get this one online for around $40. That to me is like the same as buying a celebrity fragrance, but this right here, I think you would like it. It's light, it's not heavy. You can wear this all the way till summertime. So it's not gonna be heavy, and it does have that white floral DNA in there. But of course, underneath that white floral DNA is that Prada Candy, caramel, sweet, pretty girl. So that's why I think this is the best Prada for springtime. Also, the price is right, So, but you can get it online. Katie, your Sears went out of business. Yeah, we're holding on to our Sears, but you can get it online if you can't get it in person. They have something called Sears Marketplace. So you put in perfume You check on that Sears Marketplace and they have a ton of fragrances, all of them on sale. Like you can find fragrances, fancy fragrances like $100 and $200 perfumes for at least half off online, and they mail it to you a lot of times with free shipping. I got this one in store, but you know, that's how they are. Sorry you lost your Sears. I do hope Sears is able to get more customers. It's just that whole people shopping off the internet and they're just buying things from other countries. No money goes into our own countries. The stores our local stores are really hurting from that, but God is blessing. We're making it. Now, number 3, this is Dkny Be Delicious. Oh, I'm sorry, it's called Nectar Love. It's called Nectar Love. This has a lot of apple in it, and it has a strong honey note. If you are a person that your skin eats up fragrance, nothing ever lasts on you, you're mad because you spend your money, you put the fragrance on, you never get any compliments, nobody can smell it, Dkny Nectar Love will solve all those problems for you. It's got the honey in it, and that honey kind of bases out the fragrance and makes it last. When you first spray it, it's a little bit cloying, but that goes away. You know how that first spray smell goes away, and then you have this sweet, feminine, pretty floral apple scent that I just adore. If you feel like that's a bit much for you, the original Be Delicious is just a light spring, you know, apple blossom scent. But this one is for those of us who need a little bit more. Oh, good evening. How are you, Monet? How are you? Glad to see you. Yeah. So this is for the people who want just a little bit more. This lasts on me. This is my longest lasting fragrance, except for the vintage. Those vintage fragrances, you know, you got to tell them you don't want to smell like that anymore, because that's how they do. That was when people weren't bathing as often, so it was more important to have a scent that could cover up some stuff. Oh, thank you, Monet. It's always a pleasure to talk with you as well. And thank you for those encouraging words on my last haul video. Yeah, you guys, I'm not going to tell you what we talked about. You have to go watch one of those videos to see. Can't take last video into this video, but I can say thank you. Yeah, this fragrance right here, this lasts 8 to 10 hours on me. And this is one of those fragrances that I spray on an hour before I leave the house, because I know it's going to last. And that cloying first note that could give somebody a headache if I'm on the bus, in the car, or walking past them, I let that dissipate and I go on with my life. It is Nectar Love by Dkny. It's a flanker in the Be Delicious line. As you can see, the bottle is shaped like the apple, but this one has a little bee on it that lets you know that it is the Nectar Love, and I almost dropped it. Now we will go on to this is another one that's pretty reasonable. This is from Elizabeth Taylor. This is my date night fragrance during the springtime. So when I'm going somewhere in the evening time, when I'm going out to dinner, lunch, brunch, anytime I go to eat a meal in a public place, that's a big deal to me. So this is Forever by Elizabeth Taylor. So it has that, you know, it has that Elizabeth Taylor DNA. Look at the bottle. It's beautiful. And I think I got this for $10. Again, from Sears. It's the fragrance Forever. Yeah. Let me get the box for you so you'll know. Yeah. Forever Elizabeth. Yeah. This was $10. It is so light and pretty, but it's got a base note in there that stays with you, and it has a powderiness that I like so this is a powdery fragrance. You know, Elizabeth Taylor, she's classy, she's a celebrity, but she's not a newfound celebrity. She's a celebrity. She can act her behind off. She's not just a pretty face with a pretty figure. She was an icon, and her fragrances all have that in them. When she made a fragrance, she always made sure they understood this has to represent an icon and an era and the drama of several marriages, and bring that into fragrance. So this will last you. I'd say this lasts you, let me see, I sprayed this today and took a shower afterwards. and I still smell like powder. Yes, I do. So you can get this from Sears. I think it was somewhere between $10 and $14 for 3 ounces. And it came out in the 2000s, so it's not an old white diamond. It's not an old lady fragrance. It came out probably within the last 5 years. So this is a new fragrance. It's light, it's fresh, it's powdery, but it lasts all day. You get your money's worth. You see how little I've used, and I have it on today. So highly recommend this as an evening fragrance in the springtime. It's got light white florals. I think she used like a little gardenia, a little violet. Oh girl, yes, Amarige. Have I ever used Amarige? Yes, I love Amarige. Oh, I'm so glad you like to hang out with me, Katie. I like hanging out with you too, because God is good. Yeah. Amarige is stronger than this. This is light compared to Amarige. Amarige is Givenchy Amarige is a diva scent. I don't have it right now because, you got to save up to buy you some Givenchy. And I haven't found it on sale. If I find Amarige on sale, oh, I love Amarige. But that for me is more of a winter fragrance. I would still wear it like to serious, somber situations. At my age, you start going to funerals and weddings. I would wear it to a funeral. I would wear it to a wedding. I would wear it to Amarige, to a baby shower. I would wear it on a first date with a little black dress. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Amarige, girl. Ooh, I love some Amarige. I smell it when I go into Ulta. And I look at the price and I keep it moving. But I do like it. And I like the newer version. So like people say, oh, it doesn't smell like the old one. It doesn't smell like the old one. That's true. But it smells good to me, So there it is. Okay, let me go on. Because I got a lot to get through because I want to share some stuff with you. This is Guerlain. Yes. This is Guerlain Insolence. And you look at this bottle. Guerlain makes fragrances, they have so much. This is vanilla. So Katie, this scent has a large dose of vanilla in there. It has some white woods in there. Probably knowing them, it's probably sandalwood, because sandalwood is the most expensive. And I believe there is some oud in this, or a rosewood, some dark ebony wood. Yeah, they've got some oud in this. So this has got vanilla and oud, and it's got berries in there. This has berries in there. It is so sexy. It is so sexy. You can't wear this one in summertime. Ooh, but right now, you could rock this. And this lasts me all day, at least 4 hours. After 4 hours, I'm usually wanting to wear a different scent. Like I'm a day to night kind of person, except for when I wear that Nectar from... Okay, thank you. You can find Insolence on sale too. If you go in the store and you have to pay full price for Insolence, you don't have to go through that. This is always on sale somewhere. And this was gifted to me by a young girl who couldn't handle all this goodness. She wanted a candy. She wanted a Prada Candy or a Viva Juicy candy. This is not a candy scent. This is a grown woman churlish berry scent, like raspberry, strawberries. Probably got a little peach in there, a little pear, and some oud and some vanilla. Gorgeous. I can wear this day or night in the springtime. As long as the weather is cool. You know how you have that weather where maybe it's springtime, but it still might snow? Insolent. You got on a sweater, you can wear Insolence. Insolence, let me say that right. Excuse me, I have a cold. We've been having rain and hail. Okay, in Southern California, we've been having hail. And my body doesn't know how to act with the humidity, but it's National Fragrance Day and the second day of spring, and I had to get on here and spend some time with my people talking about the stuff that is on budget, okay? I think a lot of you, Guerlain, this is not Shalimar. Shalimar is my love, but it never goes on sale. And people who buy Shalimar don't give it away or exchange it or trade it. They hold on to it because somebody in their family wants it. But I got this Insolence. And I think I've seen these Guerlains Guerlain sales at discount stores like Marshall's, Ross, that kind of thing. I have seen Guerlain at those stores. And Insolence, if people don't understand the fact that this is a fragrance for the springtime, and the winter time. If you go fragrance shopping in the summertime, guys, if you go shopping in the summertime, you might think everything is too strong, and this one in the summertime would be too strong, but I'll be back when summer comes around to let you know what works out there. Okay, you guys, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is Ralph Lauren Romance. I just have this little bottle. This is Tinder Romance, so it's lighter than the old-fashioned Romance. Look at that beautiful color there. And I got this set with the lotion. Both of these are half empty. This lasts 8 to 12 hours. It's strong enough for a date. Again, this is a berry. Yes. Oh, you guys get 4 seasons. 2 days of spring. Yep, snow tonight, insolence will work. Also, this Tinder Romance by Ralph Lauren will work. I don't know if Ralph Lauren goes on sale because I have to buy this at Ulta. And this set cost me like $19. And that's why I have this little bottle right here, because $19, I was like, good thing though, I've had this for 3 years. I use it every year in the springtime. It's so strong. I put it on and it lasts 8 hours. It has a beginning, middle, and an end, but I always smell like a berry. The vanilla's in there, but this has a much stronger raspberry note. It has the best raspberry. This Romance by Ralph Lauren, and I love Ralph Lauren fragrances. The thing about Ralph Lauren is he understands that he is a mid to low range fragrance house, but he understands that the people buying his stuff, we have to budget for it. So we go into the store with that $40, $50, $60. We don't take it lightly, and he respects us. He gives us something that's classy, smells expensive, lasts all day, makes a statement. Woo, y'all go back to Safari. This man's been doing it a long time for me. I love it. But this is Tinder Romance. It's not as strong as Romance. This is a lighter version, and it's still strong enough for, Katie, you could wear this in the snow, if you can find a deal, because this was $19 plus tax, and that was a savings, because these rollerballs, they want like $25, $27 for a rollerball, but I got this with the lotion, and I think I have at least 2 more years on that one. Yes. Here's one that's just uniquely me. This is Anais. This is grassy. It's not pretty. It is earthy. It smells like fresh mowed grass. It smells like dried hay. It smells like spring. It smells like a meadow. And that's something that I really enjoy. It's what they call a champre, where they have like 100 different scents in here. But they all combine. If you've ever driven past a meadow and all the flowers are in bloom and the animals are walking over the grass, so some of it has dried in the sun and it's like right after a rain, the freshest, cleanest smell. That's what this smells like. So this is not a date night. It lasts all day. This is the original, which is the strongest version. I don't mess around with they make these new fragrances that are watered down fragrances for people who can't handle the original, but I'm a grown woman and been grown for decades, and I can handle the original. I love this bottle. It's by Cacharel. Cacharel is about romance. This does have a very unique flower that reminds me of the Cattleya orchid. So that is in there. So it has one of those unique exotic floral displays in there that comes across as tropical, but that's probably that orchid, the American pink lady slipper orchid of the forest of America. That's probably what's in there. But if you want something a little off the beaten path, you want to smell like grass, like mowed hay. A lot of people don't even know what that smells like anymore. But there was a time when in America we were farmers and we knew these scents, and that's when this fragrance was popular. I got this for $20 at Sears, so I don't know if they still have that one, but we will carry on. Daisy Dream. You can get this one on discount. It's Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream, and the thing I like about this Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream is that it lasts. This fragrance lasts on me. It's not strong and heavy, so the end of summer the end of spring when it starts getting a little bit warmer, and sometimes you'll be wearing a fragrance that was good for the cool weather, and all of a sudden you realize that you're offending people because your fragrance is too strong. Daisy Dream makes that good transition from spring to summer. You know, some days it might be cold, some days it's warmer. This one is a no-brainer. Then we have Gardenia by Pacifica. I get these from Ulta. They always go on sale for like $7. They sell, I think, a big bottle if you need it. I don't need it because I've had this for a couple of years. That's all I've used. I only wear Gardenia in the springtime. It's too strong for me for summer, but in the springtime, I like these white florals. So that's one way to get a white floral. Another, this is Michael Kors, the original Michael Kors. It is a gardenia fragrance. I got this roller ball, and this is more sophisticated. It has more notes in it. It's an evening fragrance for me if I'm going someplace fancy, but I don't want to really bust them out with my insolence, or I don't think it's like a fancy, like a ritual where I want to pull out my Stella, my Italian peony scent. This will be the one, and it's not a date where I want to smell delicious with my Prada Floral. You know, this is a good date fragrance. It's sexy, men like it, but you don't smell like candy. You know, you smell more floral and sophisticated, like a Michael Kors outfit. Would be perfect for that. Okay, Tolka, anything by Tolka. You get this at Sephora. It's always on sale. I got a set of these 3 roller balls. I buy the same set every year. This one is Juliet. They have another one called Florence. I buy the rollerball set. They're on sale right now for $7.50. I just did my haul where I showed them to you. This Juliet has lilac in it. Lilac to me is a scent that says spring. So I like to wear this at that time. I've used about 1/4 of it. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I've used 1/4. I'll probably finish this one this year. And now I'm going on to the fragrances that are so expensive. My bottle looks like this. This is Levin. This is from Sephora. I don't even want to discuss what they sell these for, but you know, sometimes at Sephora you can buy a set for $65 where you get all these little miniatures, and then you get to get one full-size bottle with your purchase. So that's how I get these. This is Levin. This is a violet fragrance. This smells like violet, which violet is a nighttime flower, but it's very soft and pretty, sweet violet. This is a Clat d'Arpège. So it's a take on an older fragrance. It's a flanker, but it is violet. If you like sweet violets, they're very soft and pretty. They're on a little small plant, beautiful blue flower. And look at that bottle. And you guys, they were so kind. Oh, did I lose my stone? No, it's on there. See that? The bottle has a beautiful gem on top of it. Very classy. House of Arpège. And that's what I had to do. Or use my points, $100 in points from getting my skincare. That's how I got that one. I use points for this one. Erin, this fragrance is so expensive. It's honeysuckle. Again, honeysuckle, look at that bottle. And they were nice. Erin is in the family of Estee Lauder. So these are rich people. They do not understand. And he sells these bottles for like $200 or $300. But they allowed me to get this one as a gift with purchase, honeysuckle. It is perfect for the springtime. If you don't have a lot of money, but you have to buy your skincare at Sephora, use your points on these expensive fragrances, or wait until they have them in that set where you get like 10 small bottles and get one bottle that you choose. Erin Honeysuckle. It's a perfect fragrance for the springtime. And this one is the last one. Oh, I forgot. Did I show you my lilac scent from Pacifica? I don't have it, but I get the Pacifica lilac too. Okay, this is my last fragrance I'm going to share with you. Yes, Katie, I love Victoria's Secret scents. Love them. Yes, I do. I don't know Victoria's Secrets because we don't have a Victoria's Secret in my area. I live in the inner city where all the ethnic people are, and Victoria's Secrets, they've been having some problems with their stores, so we don't have, I mean, not problems, but they've been closing stores and stuff like that. So the Victoria's Secrets is far from me, so I tend to go to Bath and Body Works. Tomorrow, if I get around to it, I'm going to do my favorite Bath and Body Works scents for spring. And maybe I'll go get some of my Victoria's Secret scents and throw that in there. But I love that Victoria's Secret peony scent that came out. I went to the other neighborhood to get it when I got there because they were having their semi-annual sale. It was sold out, so I couldn't get it. But I tried, and I like old school Love Potion. I love Sweet Seduction. You know, I'm old school here. Those are the ones I know. But I loved all the pretty new bottles. Oh, yeah, so Victoria's Secret is an hour from you too. That's how far it is from me. And by the time I get there, the people who can just run right in the mall, they've bought up all the stuff because I'm going during the semi-annual sale. But I do get I get what I can. I love Victoria's Secrets. If there was a store in my area, I would definitely have more of their stuff. I love Victoria's Secret stuff. Yeah. Now, my last fragrance is by Tory Burch. This is, I think it's called Just Like Heaven. And this kind of copies Tom Ford's Soleil de Blanc. So you can see the packaging is Blanc. Tom Ford's Soleil de Blanc is like, whew, so much money. I think it's like $200 or $300, and it is a coconut scent. This may not have that coconut, but this has tropical fruit in it. So it has tropical fruit in it, like the cherimoya fruit that Bath & Body Works just released a copy of this fragrance called, they just released a fragrance that copies the Tom Ford fragrance, and this copies the Tom Ford fragrance. But this is Just Like Heaven. You smell ethereal, angelic. You smell like forbidden fruit. You know, you smell fruity and delicious. It's got a vanilla in there. It's not the longest lasting, and the scent does become a soapy skin scent after a while with just a little sweetness to it. But Just Like Heaven by Tory Burch, I believe this one at one point will be an iconic fragrance because it puts this type of fragrance within the purchase range of those of us who can't buy a $400 bottle of fragrance just to use for the spring and summer, you know. And it doesn't have the coconut in it. So you can wear this in the fall. You know, you can get a lot more wear in it, and it uses tropical exotic fruits, so you don't date yourself to a certain season. Like if you have on some that everybody knows, they're like, oh, that's the fragrance, that's a fruit for the summer or winter. This one is so beautiful, and it becomes a clean, fresh, romantic, but it's something about it that is heavenly, pleasant, useful, beautiful, and pretty. So those are my spring choices. Those are all my fragrances that I wanted to let you know about spring. I wanted to let you know about the deals, you know, so you can, right now, you can catch those sales. Stuff is still on clearance from the holiday season. You can get in there and you can get something on a budget. Like I got this $150 bottle for $40. Yes, I did. I'm not ashamed to say I did it. You know, that kind of stuff. Most of my fragrances I got for around the $10 to $20 range, or it did an exchange on Fragrantia with somebody who didn't like that scent, but they wanted something that was too useful for me. That's how I did it. Or, you know, y'all saw, you heard me talking about how I got a hold of stuff. In any event, thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate all of you who gave me comments and feedback. So that helped this video be better for people who will watch it later, because I probably would have left that information out if you guys hadn't let me know that it was something that people wanted to know. I hope they are better for that. I really appreciate you helping me out and helping my channel out by giving me those tips. Okay? So see you next time, and have a wonderful, delicious spring. Oh, thank you so much for coming over here, Katie. I had fun with you too. I had a good time today with you, and now I'm going to go work out.